and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Aileen Senpai. I am a streamer on Twitch, an amateur singer, and a lover of all kinds of music. Now, I'm very excited to get back into some more Alice in Chains with y'all, and the song I've been getting requested the most was Nutshell, and of course, the Unplugged version. I love Unplugged versions so much as they're just so raw, vulnerable, powerful, and they really just make you forget everything and you really just dive in and experience that moment. I cannot wait for this one, but before I press play though, if you do enjoy this content, please be sure to leave a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss another video ever again. With that being said, let's get started with today's video. Love the bass.
Chase misprinted lies. Face the path of time, and yet I fight this battle all alone. No one to cry to, no place to go home.
Jesus fuck. Okay. Goddamn, the fucking lyric is just so haunting, especially knowing, you know, what happened and, you know, his struggle with addiction and how he unfortunately lost that battle and how he passed is just so horrifying and it is so just incredibly tragic. And hearing that is just like, it sounds so sad to say, but it feels like a cry for help, almost like you're seeing him here. He is obviously, you could just tell by his body movement, his body language, he just doesn't seem okay. And even behind the sunglasses, you can still feel that. It's very obvious that he is going through things in his mind. And it's just really hard to see this. I didn't know of anything. You all educated me. And once I learned about how he, you know, what he went through and all of the demons that he had, I just feel like now listening back on this, it sucks. It fucking sucks. It's so hard to hear. Wow. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go back. Just a bit. Let's continue with the song. And I'm also apologizing if I'm a rambling mess. I just feel like it was a lot. I wasn't expecting to feel all of these things at the same time. But let's just continue. Let's just press play.
I fight, and yet I fight this battle all alone. No one to cry to, no place to go home.
Damn. That last lyric was just so fucking hard to listen to. And it's so weird because like he's singing a song, and I don't know if this is their song or a cover, I'm not sure, but either way, the intention behind him singing it, like he is feeling those words, and that is just what is just so hard to listen to. Like you wish you could just, go back in time and fix things and just give him a hug and make it all go away, but obviously that's not possible. But damn, that is such a fucking hard thing to listen to. Yeah. Ooh, I just needed a break because that was just yeah. Everyone, okay. Let's go back just a bit. As painful as it is, I need to hear that one more time. But I'm gonna go back to that one lyric. Hmm. That was hard. That was really hard to listen to, but I I'm glad I was able to experience this because this was as hauntingly sad as it was. It was also such a beautiful experience that I was able to, experience with you all, and that honestly just means the fucking world. But I want to dissect this a little bit further, so let's dissect this. The hardest thing to watch about this video was the way that Lane was singing, his intention, all of the emotion, the vulnerability. It felt so damn raw. And it really, unfortunately, you can tell that he felt all of those words that he was singing. And it wasn't just like he was singing us a nice song, it almost felt like a cry for help. It was so haunting. It really just grabs you. And it makes you a little bit angry, to be quite honest. I unfortunately read some articles when I listened to the last two songs, y'all fed me a lot of information. And I read some articles, and unfortunately, he was kind of seen as like a poster child for addiction and all of this drug abuse. And you feel really angry that that's how he was portrayed. And, of course, the media is a frenzy, and it can be a shit show. And it can really paint you out to be this person that you truly aren't. You aren't defined by your addiction. You aren't defined by your struggles. Who you are as a person, that's what makes you. And it makes me so sad that he probably felt like he was alone. And that line alone is so haunting. If I can't be my own, I'd feel better dead. And that really just it fucking kills you, honestly. And I I'm angry. I'm really, really angry. And I'm just so sad. This is just such a devastating story. And he deserved so much better. And I feel like he was just a once in a million voice. He had so much soul. He really was just so incredibly gifted. His voice was, one in a million. It will never be replaced. It'll never be forgotten. And all we can do is continue to tell his story, listen to his music, and share it with people like me who have not heard it before. And that's how he will live on forever, vicariously in all of our hearts. And as saddening as this was, as hard as it was to listen to, as hard as it was to see him, the way he was in this state, he looked like he was really going through it, singing this song. It was, something that I, do not regret. Is sad, but all at the same time, it was beautiful because this is how we get to remember him, by his talent and by the person that he truly was, and not his addiction and not his struggles. But of course, besides all of that, I had to go on my little rant because it just made me really sad seeing him this way. And I really appreciated also how, every member, it was so sweet how they all came out and everyone was cheering for them. And that just made me truly feel like they truly appreciated every single member in this group, and not just, the poster child, which is usually the vocalist. It really makes me feel like they were a little family, and how they wanted everybody to get their little moment before they started the performance. Bass was incredible. Guitars were incredible. The whole, setting. It was just so beautiful. I love these unplugs. They're so raw, they're so vulnerable, and they truly just make you stop and think and appreciate this moment. But thank you so much for sending me in this in the recommendations. I truly, truly loved this so much. I cannot wait for more Alice in Chains. And of course, if you did love it, let me know what you thought in the comments. And please, as always, be sure to leave a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss my reactions ever again. I also live stream on Twitch if you want to catch me on there. I stream every Monday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'd love to have you on there, but other than that, I do videos every single day, so stay tuned. In the meantime, please take care of yourself. Remember, I love you so very much. And until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye.